Motorola Razr 60 form factor, which is being very close to Motorola. Because very honestly, very proud to say we are the OG flip phone makers. So here we present another device from the same series, which is the Razr 60. The devices are here on the table, so you can see they're wrapped in stunning colorways, exquisite finishes. A lot of them being introduced in a flip phone for the first time. So when I talk about it, I don't want to call it a device. I want to call it a style statement. That's what we will unveil here today or launch here today. It's meant for new gen users who are not looking for a device which only performs. Performance, obviously, yes, but it's a device which is flaunt worthy, something which is an expression of your lifestyle.
Okay, afternoon everyone. Thankfully, the audio wasn't too excited when I was talking that Ray was presenting. Yeah, so first of all, a big warm welcome to have all of you here. We're extremely thrilled as we're bringing on the legacy and taking it to the new millennia and the new people. A quick snapshot of Moto per se, what we have been positioning or what we have been trying and our endeavor for the last 6-7 years has been that we've always been an innovative brand. It's just about 97 years now. We have to be innovative, but at the same time, since the device is very personal, how can we take lifestyle tech brand as a position is what we want to make Motorola into. And that's the endeavor with which we are working with all our launches. And today we are having an exciting launch of Razr 60 with all of you. A quick summary. I have about 4 to 5 slides on how the business has been for you. So first and foremost, the pillars with which we have been working on is one, obviously, the last 5-6 years we are expanding. It's more a companion for you, is the endeavor, which you would see as we go through the product presentation with 𝗂𝗵𝗲 and 𝗕𝗵𝗲 to take you through on. Ecosystem. A month back, we just launched our notebook, which is our laptop, a motor pad, which is a tablet. We already launched our buds last year. How do we build on the ecosystem is another pillar in which we continuously be working on. And obviously, none of this would happen if we don't have the right partners. So partnerships with 𝗖𝗵𝗲𝗏, partnerships with 𝗺ście in terms of sound technology, all these partnerships with Pantone, exclusive partner to have Pantone validated colors on our phone. So these are all something which the partners bring on board for us to identify how do we build ourselves as a lifestyle tech brand. So a quick snapshot, we just announced our yearly results last week. So globally, as Motorola, we are the fastest growing OEM in the entire last financial year. We run our April to March cycle. So in the last financial year, we were the fastest growing OEM. There was a 27% growth in revenue and a 13% growth, or 16% growth in volumes. So you can clearly see our premium portfolio is actually leading the growth for us. The ASP is higher, and that's reflecting on the third picture. Our Edge and Razr portfolio actually more than doubled year on year last year for us. So that is something which has led us to be the fastest growing OEM, servicing the needs of the consumer. How do we build it forward? A quick snapshot of the way the premium mix has gone over the last 8 quarters. We actually see from single digit premium mix, we've actually reached a 35% mix of Edge and Razr globally. That's how our premium mix has been growing. Obviously, the growth of our premium segment in US. Latin America, we are the number 2 in the market, and we are maintaining our position, increasing our gap to number 3. Quarter on quarter, the market shares are growing up. EMEA, we are at 12% growth with a double-digit market share in key European Union markets. We are actually the number 3 player in Italy. PRC growth is starting to come through. We have had a record growth with Razr. But Asia Pacific has actually led the growth for Moto globally. We have actually doubled our revenues year on year. We had an 80% growth in volume. We were one of the fastest growing brands. IDC reports our market share at 7.5%. That's the lowest growth from a year before, where they are about 4% or 4.5%, the same quarter, January, March last year. So we are at a 7.5% market share. Globally, I have shown this number wherein 25% of our revenue is actually coming from Edge and Razr. In India, that number is actually 50%. 50% of the business revenue is actually coming in from Razr and Edge portfolio. And the consumers are actually looking at Motorola. There has been huge acceptance. That's reflecting in our Google share. We're the number 3 Android brand as far as Google search is concerned in the last quarter. We'll continue to work on is first and foremost is made for India. Understand what the Indian consumers want. Build on it. Listen to the consumers and build a product for the Indian consumers. That is something which will continue to work on. The second, make in India. We have all our phones which are being sold in India are actually manufactured in India. And not just that, we are exporting out of India as well. All our manufacturing capacities has been ramping up over the last 7-8 quarters. As the demand has been growing up, we have been adding capacities. Driving with AI and design. This differentiation that we are trying to build on for the consumers. Obviously, being a lifestyle tech brand, we need to have the design, which is where Pantone comes in, the colors come in, the material information today what you will see. This will be something which will be industry first. So this design is coming through, but then how do we make our AI? With Moto AI 2.0, what we said was, we want AI to be your companion. Most of the AI today are reactive agents. You ask questions, the agent answers back. What we are working on now is to say, how do I make Moto AI your companion? It's a kind of thing. आपका नाम मैं नहीं जानता.
Mathuresh.
हाँ?
Mathuresh.
Mathuresh. I'm sorry, Mathuresh, I'm maybe a guinea pig. With all other agents, I have to say, hello XYZ, tell me the time. Or hello, this plays this for me. Or hello, this set my alarm. Right? That's what most of the AI agents are today. I don't know his name. I looked at him and I said, can you tell me the time? He told the time. That's what Moto AI 2.0 as a company is doing. With the last Razr that we just launched, we launched something as look and talk. You look at the Razr, you don't have to say hello Moto AI, tell me the time. Or you don't have to look at it and say hello Moto AI, tell me XYZ. You just look at the phone recognizes you, it recognizes your face, it recognizes your voice, and then answers it. So it's like me driving a car, my wife is sitting next to me or my daughter is sitting next to me, and I tell her, think that yeah, Arijit Singh गाने लगा, या बादशाह गाने लगा. If you any bola bata, hello Vita. Can you put some music? I don't have to say that. That's what the Moto AI as a companion for you in your life is what we are working on. So that's something which we are driving differentiation with AI and design. Now that's a real life case that we look for. And of course, how do we build a robust ecosystem for the consumers is what we'll be working on. With this, we have been growing in India.
Was the most iconic foldable device of all time. The Razr V3, as you would remember it, sold over 100 million units, to be precise, over 130 million units, and was the de facto, standard for stylish and premium smartphones at one point of time. I owned one as well back in the days, and I believe a lot of you might have owned one. Very fond memories. Whoever has owned the Razr, they have very fond memories of it. Really, trend-setting device that was the Razr V3. But we didn't, that legacy. We continued with the new Razrs, and of course, over the years we've continued our innovation in terms of bringing this form factor to life. And over the last few years now, you've seen multiple generations of the Razr. In fact, today, what we are talking about, the Razr 60 family, which is the Razr 60 Ultra and the Razr 60. These are actually the 6th generation of the foldable screen Razrs, right? So in 2004, we had the Razr V3, which was the other brands followed Motorola. So in 2019, we were the only ones to have a foldable flip phone. Other brands like Samsung followed in 2020. We have seen in our consumer research in terms of why consumers are really concerned when they have to buy a foldable phone today, a foldable display phone today. One of the reasons is it going to be as durable as my regular candy bar phone? So we've continued the iconic design language, we've improved it further, but we've also brought in improved durability. Second is, are we keeping it ahead of the curve? Are we keeping it in terms of technology, in terms of software, equivalent to what a candy bar is providing you today? Absolutely yes, we are getting the best of Moto AI. And of course, giving consumers ways to create content in many different ways. Right? This form factor allows you to create content in ways that you can never with a standard camera, right? Because you keep it in a tent mode and in a laptop mode, in tons of modes. So what are we doing with the Razr 60? Frankly, our objective is one, to democratize this form factor, bring it in the hands of thousands of young consumers who are looking to one, make it their style statement, make it a statement that stands for who they are and how stylish they are, their own identity, their reflection of their style and identity. And the second thing, every young person today is a content creator in their own self, right? People are creating content on the fly. How do we empower them to create content without necessarily having a crew with them, right? And of course, there are some creators who have already reached the level where they have crews and people to help them there. But what about the Gen Z? What about the regular content creators who are creating tons of content pieces every day and they don't have a crew? How do we enable them to create fantastic, brilliant content that can simply go on their social media handles without any support? So we are saying we are democratizing the flip form factor with the Razr 60 and bringing a no compromise flip phone but premium experience to the consumers. The style, fashion is something that we are bringing alive with the textures. Durability, like I said, the concern that the consumers had, we are addressing that also. In terms of content creation, we are bringing something new for the first time on a flip phone as a video gestures, and we are bringing the best of Moto AI, and of course, the extreme usability of the form factor. So it's for the youngsters, it's for the Gen Z, it's for the youth, it's for the content creators, it's for the style conscious people, and the people who own the Razr 60 will blaze the trail, and everybody around them will find it dangerous to do. So that's it. With that, I'll hand over to you.
Thank you, Shivam. All right. Good afternoon. As Shivam mentioned, it's a very difficult location to reach, but that also is a very difficult time for me to brief because it's almost reaching the lunch time. But I'll try my best to brief the entire product. All the knowledge to make sure that we are ready to get a wonderful product called Razr 60. And the entire product, if you see in the next 30 minutes, is been based on 3 strong pillars. We are getting a very, very unique style. You might have seen lots of Razr from our competition, even in fact from us also. But this time, Razr 60 has got very unique style, which you are seeing right in front of you, which also comes with very, very, I'll say, unique finishes as well. Second, which has been powered with Moto AI, which also talks about having good camera capability, camera output from a flip phone, which generally misses out. And the third, which was a big pain point when we started the flip phone in 2019-20. Many people were not getting the confidence that the flip phone may break, it may not be durable, it may not be long lasting. So these are the 3 strong pillars which we took and created a product called Razr 60. But as usual, what we do, we bring something very, very unique which the industry has not seen. So in the Razr 60, we are going to create the first word air gesture, which is controlled by your hand. You do not need a clue, as Shivam has mentioned. You can create your own video with a simple gesture. Let me, before going there, you remember if you have a motor phone, if you do chop chop, what does it happen? Give the dodge. If you do a twist, the camera gets open. So this is one new gesture which we have created especially for our flip phones, where you can just use a simple gesture and you can create a video. If you see this model, she just read. Sorry, it's taking a little bit more time. Yeah. So the lady just lifted her hand to the palm gesture, the video starts getting recorded. And she is able to record without any assistance, without any help. And as soon as she is finished it, she's just giving another gesture, which means stop or even pause. So you can have this air gesture by keeping your phone at a distance and create a video as per your space, as per your liking, as per your mood and everything. So this is the first gesture, first gesture which is available in our flip phone, which helps you to record video using our external screen itself. Flip phone, which has been also validated by Pantone. I think over the years we have been promoting Pantone, and I don't have to tell you again what is Pantone. But Pantone is really helping us to get a certification, which means we get true to life color. What you see from your natural eyes, you see right into our phone itself. And that's not only limited to objects or any subject orientation, even to the human skin tone. So that's the validation what we have got from Pantone. I'm happy to inform this is a segment. First flip, which will get 100% true color coming from Pantone camera. So we made sure you get a good camera setup or configuration which allows you to get wonderful camera output and video output. It starts with the main camera, and here it does not mean, because of the form factor which we'll discuss in the upcoming slides, we have got two cameras in the front which has got wonderful setup of 50 megapixel main sensor which comes with OIS. It also comes with a secondary camera which has got an ultra wide, and thanks to autofocus, we are able to look at macro video also. And the other side of the flip phone, you've got another camera lens which has got 32 megapixel camera itself. Talking about that, we are also linking that you are able to use the flip phone to record anything in a very different and unique style. And we thought of why not to introduce back the camcorder. People like me at my age, or Shivam says they are like 50s, so we remember this camcorder to record videos, where you have this camcorder. If you have seen your fathers or elderly people to record videos, they used to have this. So here you can see, using the external screen, you can see the view here. While you use your thumb in this place, where you can zoom out, zoom in, stop, start, and you can have the feeling of camcorders right in your own kind of while you're recording this. Again, as I mentioned, this is a Razr phone, a phone which you can use in multiple ways, unique ways which you cannot do it in candy phone. You can use in tabletop or laptop mode or desktop mode, any way where you don't have to touch the phone and you can make use of the phone by taking photos, videos, many things. And thanks to the phone, what we did also in the hardware, we made sure to give all the flagship hardware capability into this device, which allows you to have perfect shot. So we use the quad pixel technology. We made sure the main camera has got an OIS, and as well as instant all pixel focus, which gives you better photos in even low light situations. Talking about the secondary camera, you have a 13 megapixel ultra wide camera, which can also work as a macro camera thanks to that autofocus what we have it. And you can use, if you like it, okay. So you can use this ultra wide camera and keep it at a distance, and far away you can have a better wider view. You can get ultra wide photos or even a macro photo from our flip phone. So you can go wider or go up to the close, like 4 times closer to as like as 2.5 centimeters, and you'll get the clarity and the depth from our camera itself. Not to forget the third camera, which is on the other side of the screen, is a 32 megapixel selfie camera. And you are able to get wonderful, sharp details, and thanks to the AI, we are getting AI beauty even in challenging lighting situations also. In the Razr device itself, you can see it's more interactive, it's very welcoming, you can understand easily, you don't have to be an expert to understand what the camera UI capability has it, you can easily understand in our UI itself. Talking about again AI, if you remember, we said capture, create, and assist. So here you can see easily in assist, we have got 3 basic things, which is we already done it on our phones, but we have got here also catch me up. This and that was there on our premium phones, we got it here. Next move, on instance you got pay attention, remember this. On the create part, we will introduce image studio and playlist studio as well. I'll try to go a little bit faster because we've already introduced in our previous devices, which will be here as well. Alright, as Steven gave a beautiful example, and I think I'll try to steal his example, but this is what we say next move. Many people understand, okay, my device has got AI, but how to use AI? What to tell to do an AI? So this is a capability which is developed by Moto AI, where you don't have to do anything. The AI itself will say you can do next. So these are the suggestions which is given by the Moto AI, which you may not be aware, but thanks to next move, it's helping you to understand the AI and make use of the AI even more. This is an image studio where you can do a lot of things. You can create an image, you can create a sticker, sketch to image, which you normally see in stylus mode, you can do it here. Style sync, which can match your dress and everything. Also, you can have your own avatar in response to the messages or any emails as well. So this is AI image studio, which I think we have done it before. So you can do anything. Like I'm wearing a very boring dress. I think the lady where she has got a very wonderful dress. If you want to personalize her dress to the wallpaper of the phone, she can do it and have multiple options there itself. Secondly is magic canvas, where you can imagine any wild thing. Like, I don't give this example, but Motorola brand ambassador is 𝗙𝗵𝗵𝗏, which was never there, right? But I being a 𝗙𝗵𝗵 fan, I just like Motorola got an ambassador of 𝗙𝗵𝗵𝗏. So you can create an image right there, and I can have fun as well with that. Playlist Studio is another interesting thing. It gives you option to make a playlist from anything and everything. So you can see here, we are reading an email or a message which is talking about something, and you say, I want to create a playlist out of that. So here you can entire session, you can just pay attention to your mobile and you can have a walk. And after I finish my presentation, you can say summarize what Vijay has said in say 200 words. It can summarize very, very quickly for you. Remember this, there's another AI tool which we have created, which is very interesting, and you can use in multiple ways. Look, in your day-to-day life, it's very common, right? जब चीज चाहिए तो मिलता नहीं है और जब नहीं चाहिए तो सामने दिखता है. So while you're doing multiple things in your house, suppose you are planning a Goa trip, which is supposed to happen after 1 week. So you can start planning now. Okay, if I'm going to Goa trip, I want to take these shoes, I want to take this goggles. Again, you can do all the global searches right from one place, and you can also share it right from the external screen itself. So you can see here, you can have the Moto Connect Smart Connect on your larger screen or the external screen which is available easily and more comfortably as well. So this is one more AI feature, one more feature what we have created in Smart Connect is this and that. So here you can see, I think there's an audio or not, let me see. So here you can see, we are just telling the smartphone that open Instagram on my laptop. So the Instagram account which is in your mobile, it's open into your laptop directly. You don't have to do anything. You just need to one-time setup and it can open up. You can even open in a tablet. You can see, view my WhatsApp on my tablet. So you can interact, you can use multiple ways. Some people don't know how to use it, so we are making the life easy here. Play Netflix on TV. The Netflix account which is there on your mobile starts playing on the TV on a larger screen seamlessly. So this one feature what we have brought on the Smart Connect called this on that itself. And it can also suggest, like here you're saying, you're not giving a destination. Since you can understand, this is a motor device which is got uniquely built with premium materials as well. Talking about, this is the first flip phone, I also not even India's first flip phone which has come with a marble finish. It looks white, the finish is completely like marble. It's very cool when you touch with your hand or put it in your face. It looks very, very stunningly great also from a distance. But this comes with a kind of a marble finish also. And we did not stop here. We don't want to give only one option. We also brought one more option into the hands of a customer, where you're giving India's first flip phone with a fabric finish. So if you can see the phone and when you're touching the phone right in front of us, you feel the phone is look like a fabric material. You can see the tone, the textures, how we have built. We have got a finish of a fabric material itself. This was going to be India's first flip phone with a fabric finish. And to keep one more option, we brought one more premium vegan leather option. Which you find in our edge devices and Razr devices as well. And we are calling this flip phone very differently. The premium vegan leather is called Spring Bud. The pearl marble finish is for lightest style. One of the pain points people say I'm paying a lot of money, it's a premium phone, but there are also some bad history that the phones are not durable. So we made sure that it is ultra durable when you are using it in any difficult situation, be it under rain or anything. If there is an accidental fall also, it does not break. So first thing what we done, the plate, the hinge plate what we had previously, we converted into a titanium plate. And the reason is very obvious, right? Titanium is the most rigid material in the earth, which gives you more durability. It gives almost 4 times stronger than what we used to have before, a stainless steel. And one more advantage what we got, the the titanium allows to reduce the weight of the phone as well. And the second thing what we did, what we call UTG, ultra thin glass, is also different when we compare to other devices what we have launched so far, which reduce the crease. You can see basically it's a creaseless device. When you use it, it is almost similar to a candy device. And the third thing, what we got eventually is that the in-display is thinnest and lightest to them, and they have given a claim that you can use it for over 500 folds, which means it can easily last for 8 to 10 years if you're folding the device like 100 times a day, which is significantly higher. But if you go 100 times fold in a day, you can easily use it for 8 to 10 years without a problem into that. All right. Looks like the video is heavy. Yeah. All right. What we also understood, to have more durability, the dust should not go inside. So we have got a very good latest integrated brush filter on the side of the phone, which avoids any dust to go inside the device. And if there's no dirt or this desired dust goes inside, the phone is protected. So we made sure that we got a very good integrated brush filters into that. Also, we got an IP48 rating to make sure that if there's an accidental fall of your device into water, it stays protected as well. And we have got an integrated A cover with a minimum gap which protects from any potential heavy dust going inside or any dust particle also going inside the phone. Okay, we have talked about partnership, and this one more example of partnership where we have done in our Razr phone. We have partnered with Google Gemini, where you can see the activities, or basically an app, a full array of application which is there in Google Gemini. You can do it right here into our device also. It can help you to learn, it can help you to plan activities, write, or you can display what you used to see before. Because don't forget, we are trying to democratize, which means this will be coming at a much lower price point compared to Ultra. At this price point, it's very difficult to get a Razr phone first of all, and even if you get a Razr phone, such external display you will not be able to get. And even if you get it, the capabilities looks very high. If you see, it's a 10-bit AMOLED panel, which has got a 1700p brightness, 100% PCI-X3. It works up to 90 Hz refresh rate. The DPI level is high, and it has an FHD plus as well. Thanks to Motorola robust software, it is very, very interactive, where it takes the entire full screen for many things. Actually, you can watch the IPL match, you can watch Netflix, you can play games if you have tiny fingers. Almost everything, you have quick shortcuts, you can do almost everything which should not be done on an external screen. What we're seeing that you don't have to open the external screen, you don't have to open the entire phone and get the AI experience. You can do all the AI experience, including the smart connect, right into your external phone. Like 𝗙𝗵𝗲 device, it comes with FHD plus with the 3000 nits into that, and you can see almost all the flagship features is right here. You have a dynamic refresh rate from 10 Hz to 120 Hz. You have got HDR10 plus capability, 10 bit, and for eye comfort, you have got almost all capability like PC dimming, blue light control, and motion blur. So it matches to any candy phone which is available at that price point, and having a form factor which can fold, which a candy bar cannot do it. And again, we made sure that we partner with 𝗭𝗚𝗏 and getting a well-known stereo speakers while you're listening music, folded or even unfolded. And that's another challenge which we as product manager get it, because we don't control how you want to watch your video content. So the position of the speaker is so dynamic that we made sure you get wonderful sound quality while you watch the video or the content while you're folded or even unfolded itself. On top of that, we got this certification for high-rise, which means you can, when you're connected to any TWS, you continue to enjoy high-quality sound as well. In terms of battery capacity, this was another pain point when we started journey in 2019. If you remember, the first flip phone, the first smartphone flip phone which we created, had a battery capacity of 2,700 with more capabilities on AI and support on dual screen. It's not a standard 7,400 which you see in other phones. It's a 7,400X with a capability more on AI and more support on dual screen as well. And in India, we're going to launch a single variant 8 GB RAM and 256 GB storage. And definitely comes with the RAM boost, where you can RAM boost 8 GB to almost 24 GB as well. And why this is important, and I need your attention, because today the The most difficult problem for an iOS user is what? To transfer their data from an iOS to an Android device. But this 𝗵𝗏 software can easily help you to transfer all the data, all the information, the way it is laid out, everything from your iOS device to an Android phone, which is given from Motorola. So you will see a 𝗵𝗏 software into a Razr phone where you can migrate from an iOS to an Android device seamlessly. You don't have to be a genius or you don't have to create multiple accounts. It does it very, very seamless. Smartphone users, and this is another example which I used to give it. Like I've been working throughout the day, but in the evening I have given 1 hour to my wife where she wants to discuss with me. But I'm too busy with my phone because continuously I'm getting notifications from my marketing manager, from my sales manager, or from my teammates. So instead of focusing on my wife, where she is asked 1 hour, I'm focusing on my work. Secondly, and this is very important use case which we believe could be important for us, is that how to remote support your friends, family, or any relatives. Suppose I stay in a remote place of 𝗵𝗏𝗃 or 𝗵𝗏𝗃. Easy to understand how you're getting connected. Let me give you examples here also. Like you're sitting here and you do not know the Wi-Fi, how well it is protected, but you want to send some heavy files to your boss. Motorola is giving a good presentation. I want to send you a file, and you get connected to this building Wi-Fi, but you do not know how secure it is. So using a Motorola phone, you can understand the Wi-Fi connection available in this building is secure enough to use it, or you should ignore it. So it's like a traffic light. You will see the Wi-Fi name. On the left-hand side, you will see a dot. If it is red, our suggestion for Motorola is do not get connected to that. If it is yellow, it is medium risk. If it is green, please go ahead and use the Wi-Fi. In multiple ways, you can keep your phone secure, you can keep your data secure, or even your folders secure using this. We are giving a body matching protective case, because again, we believe it's very difficult to get a protective case, but making sure that when you unbox the device from Razr, you have a body matching color. The 𝗂𝗵𝗲𝗋𝗄𝗏, the lightest sky, and the string color matching to this. And it is made of recycled material as well. And again, bigger Razr device, you come automatically under the Motorola Elite here, where you can make use of anything. If you want to have any suggestion, any talk, where you want to improve your device capability, you can have a toll-free number you can call in. And in case if you are not satisfied, you can ask anyone for a pickup of your device from your home. It gets repaired and drop it back to you. And while the device is getting repaired, you get a standby device from Motorola as well. Second, first flip phone, which comes with ultra premium finishes in 3 different options: in a marble finish, in a fabric finish, and a bigger leather finish. You know the price, you know the specs, features, but anything which we missed out in giving you information, the house is open. Don't tell me I did a perfect job in explaining, or I made you speak.